Joe Rogan believes one of the biggest fights in Conor McGregor's career should never have happened. Conor McGregor's time in mixed martial arts has been filled with unforgettable moments, both good and bad. Fans remember the incredible 13-second knockout of Jose Aldo, the night McGregor became the first fighter in UFC history to hold two titles at the same time, and also the many controversies that followed him outside the cage. Love him or hate him, McGregor has always demanded attention. But the final image most fans have of Conor McGregor inside the Octagon is a painful one. In July 2021, at UFC 264, McGregor suffered a gruesome leg break during his third fight with Dustin Poirier. It was a shocking moment that ended the fight and sent McGregor out of the cage on a stretcher. Years later, that injury is still the lasting memory of his last UFC appearance. And according to Joe Rogan, that fight should not have gone ahead at all. Rogan recently discussed McGregor's injury during an episode of the JRE MMA show, where he was joined by middleweight contender Brendan Allen. During the conversation, Rogan focused on McGregor's claim that he had multiple stress fractures in his left shin before the fight even took place. For Rogan, that information alone was enough to raise serious concern. He explained that shin injuries are some of the most unsettling injuries in combat sports. Seeing a shin snap during a check, he said, is one of the most disturbing things a fighter can experience. Rogan then made it clear that if he had been close to McGregor at the time, he would have strongly advised him to walk away from that fight. According to Rogan, if there was ever a situation where a fighter should have pulled out but didn't, it was Conor McGregor before his third fight with Dustin Poirier. He said that if he had been McGregor's friend, he would have told him plainly that he could not fight that night. Rogan pointed out that McGregor's team was aware something was wrong. McGregor had already undergone MRI scans, and there were clear signs that his shin was compromised. Rogan emphasized that this wasn't a normal break caused by impact alone. The injury happened because the bone was already weakened. The way McGregor's shin snapped, Rogan explained, showed just how damaged it already was before the fight even started. More than 4 years later, McGregor has still not returned to the Octagon. That long absence has led many fans to question whether a comeback will ever happen. Despite that doubt, McGregor continues to talk about fighting again and insists that his ambitions in the UFC are still very much alive. He has mentioned targeting a future UFC event at the White House next June, and beyond that, he has spoken openly about chasing another historic achievement. In a recent interview with Bloody Elbow, McGregor said he remains motivated and wants another chance at UFC gold. He specifically talked about pursuing the 170-pound title with the goal of becoming a 3-division champion. And not long after Islam Makhachev defeated Jack Della Maddalena to become welterweight champion, McGregor fueled even more speculation. While pouring drinks for customers at his Dublin pub, the Black Forge Inn, McGregor hinted at a potential grudge match with the Dagestani champion. McGregor said he feels driven, self-motivated, and eager for a shot at the welterweight belt, believing it could lead him to a historic Triple Crown. If that fight ever becomes a reality, it may once again raise concerns similar to the ones Joe Rogan had years ago, because when it comes to Conor McGregor, the ambition has never faded, but the risks have always been just as real. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you think. Should Conor McGregor fight again, or should he walk away for good? Thanks for watching.